welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to show you how you can make yourself a chair or a seat inside a rec room. In my last tutorial, I did how to make a table, so now I'm going to do a chair. So, first thing what you're going to want to do is pull out your maker pen. I think everyone knows how to do this, but pull out your maker pen, come over here, to shapes, click tube, go to tools, come over here to uniform shapes on, come over here to snapping, put this to 1.5, rotate degrees. This will just make it can rotate, but just put it to 5, and yeah. Now I'll go to create tube settings, put it to 8, put your tube height scale also to 1, and put your tube methods to 10, and put your smooth tubes off and connect nearby tubes on. And now we're just going to go over here to our palette again. Then we're going to go to swatches, color. We're going to get a chocolate color, and we're going to get a wood floor, and change the texture to 100. I had it to 800, so I'm going to put it to 100. So now it should be this, and now we're just going to kind of actually I'm gonna do it over here so it won't be annoying. So we're just going to slightly hold our trigger, hold it all the way at well, slightly hold it, go high a little bit, like kind of go high, go a little bit lighter, and we're just going to keep doing the process. Oopsie. Like this. And now we have something like this, and now we're just going to scale. Well, actually, that's a perfect size for our seat. We're just going to clone it over like this, and put the two small ones to be a little smaller. And now we're just going to go over here to palette, shapes. We're just going to select tubes, and make sure go to tools and turn off uniform shapes, and make sure grid snapping is on. So we're just going to press the cube, turn off grid snapping, and we're just going to manipulate it like this. I mean, barely off the edge. And, off like this. And why are we doing this? We're just gonna go down, and we're just gonna go over, and we're just literally just gonna do this. So now we have something like this, and we're just gonna go over barely, and also go over barely. Go down a little bit. So now we have something starting off like this, like that, like this. And now we're just going to select our palette, tube, turn on grid snapping this time, press the cube, just press it one time, turn off grid snapping once again. We're just going to rotate it slightly back. And we're just going to just do this. We're just going to go up from there. And now what we're just going to do is just... Oops, my trigger's being weird. There we go. So now after we do this, we're just going to do a little bit more detail. So see how it's kind of like this on the back? Well, we're just going to get a little cylinder. Oops. And we're just going to come over here like this. And we're just going to come over like this, rotate like this, trigger's acting up for some reason. We're just going to move it over here, and we're just going to put it in the right place, and we're just going to clone it right back. Press this one, and we're just going to come there. And now we're starting to have a chair. And the last step for our chair is we're just going to, slide is. Oh, forgot about that. Dang it. Okay. So now we're just gonna come over here to our current tube settings. Oh, I undid it. And we're just gonna go all the way down and connect nearby tubes. We're just go ahead and turn that off. Slightly hold the trigger. And just kind of do what I'm gonna do. Alright, so just slightly hold it. Like this. Oh, I don't have a really steady hand, so it's kind of taking a little bit. Yes, perfect. Okay. But like, just do this. That's good, and we're just going to scale this down. And if it doesn't like this, just turn off grid snapping. And we're just going to manipulate the tube to kind of just fit it back in. So I want it to be straight, you know? So I'm gonna just and now we're just going to do the same thing on this side, but do this. And we're just going to add this right there. And if it's like this, too big like mine, go down even more and just manipulate the tube. I always have this issue. But yeah. So after you've done that, delete this one. I'm just going to delete it, and I'm just going to clone the same thing over. We're just going to do this, and I'm just going to go over it just a little bit more. And now we're done with our chair. And now we're just going to add a seat in it. Add a seat, so come over here to it is search up seat. And I'm just going to grab it, make it smaller. I know you can make it so it's smaller, where it's invisible, but this is the faster way. And just go down. And just let go of your maker pen, and we're just going to select everything and make sure it's merged, and I'm just going to freeze it. Oh, I did not freeze though. But I guess this is all for today, even though I kind of messed up. But here's your chair for your table. And if you like it, subscribe. Bye bye.